All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, how's everybody doing out there? We're going to play a game of did he diss him or not? It could go either way. As you all know, Drake has released his latest album, Scorpion. It is a two-sided project, rap album, R&B album. It's got it all that you will want. And on the project is a record called Sandra's Rose. Very dope record. And it's on this record, it's Drake discussing a lot of stuff, a lot of personal stuff, being backstabbed. There's a lot of stuff on this album. Drake's talking that shit, man. So on this project, and for those who don't know, Drake and Charlamagne have had an interesting relationship at best. I believe it started with Charlamagne dissing him on the radio, saying he doesn't like when Drake sings. He only likes when he raps, and he's an albino or something like that. So that beef continued from Charlamagne's side, giving Drake that energy, and reportedly Drake went looking for Charlamagne. Reportedly, he sent them Goonies in the direction of Charlamagne in the past in a nightclub in Houston, I believe. Obviously, he did not catch up with Charlamagne. They didn't do the job. But we've seen that energy go from Charlamagne to Drake, and then we've seen, obviously, Drake give it back to Charlamagne. But around 2015, around the Meek Mill beef, right? We remember the bar in Back to Back where Drake said, "You gonna make me buy bottles for Charlamagne?" And then he went out and literally sent bottles up to Charlamagne at the Breakfast Club studio. And a year and some change ago, like a couple years ago, Drake and Charlamagne actually at Drake's show when he was on tour in New York actually met up and had a night out. And reportedly, they did the whole "an enemy of my enemy is my friend," finding a way to both diss a mutual friend, Hot 97, who Charlamagne doesn't care for because he works for the Breakfast Club, Power 105, and who Drake doesn't care for. He's had issues with Funk Flex, Ebro, and even Peter Rosenberg. So that's the breakdown of how we got here. I think after that, Drake thought him and Charlamagne were on a great page, but Charlamagne's going to be Charlamagne. He's going to continue to throw jabs when he sees fit. And a lot of people believe that Charlamagne has been very biased in the Pusha T Drake beef. I agree. I think he's been very biased, and it is what it is. So I don't know if this is a diss or is Drake just getting off a nice little bar at Charlamagne. But you tell me what you think. Be the judge. In this Sandra's Rose record, spoiler alert, the second act is tragic, and everyone that wants the worst for me asking what happened. Backstabbed so many times, I started walking backwards. Like Charlamagne, I see the light and see the darkest patches. Bury me and I'll be born again. I walk in godly form against the mortal men. I got some real demons across the border fence and made a note of mistakes we can't afford again. Now, obviously, you hear him say, like Charlamagne, I see the light in the darkest patches as well. He's clearly playing on the fact that Charlamagne reportedly, well, it's not even a report. He cleaned the skin up. He cleared his skin up. What is the doctor Natasha or something along the lines of that? He got his skin cleared up. A lot of people call it bleaching. You know, he got his skin cleared up a few years ago. And ever since then, people have been clowning him for it, you know? They're like, yo, you're out here living like Sammy Sosa. Again, to each his own. I've always thought the jokes were hilarious in the direction of Charlamagne for the skin. He cleaned it up. You can kind of like patch his skin up. His skin was discolored like a lot of our skins are as black people. And he went and got it cleaned up. Paid a nice hefty price. And he got it cleaned up. Now Drake's like, yo, I got the light phases in my life. I got the dark phases in my life. That shit look like Charlamagne's skin out here. So again, y'all think this is a diss or just a good little play on words? Just trying to explain how his life is at this point. Y'all talk to me in the comment box below. And by the way, Drake releases this album on Charlamagne's birthday. I just think it's a little level of petty there. Look, and Drake's that level of petty to do something like that. But the fact that this album did come out on his birthday and he did put his name in his album, I don't know, man. Reportedly, I've been told this from a good source that I trust. About 50 to 65% of this album has been redone since the Drake and Pusha T beef. A lot of the rapping that Drake's doing is bars and songs. The lyrics, the hooks might not have been changed, but a lot of the bars and lyrics have been changed since the Drake and Pusha T beef. Drake went back in the studio, cleaned a lot of shit up, and addressed some things that people were talking about in records or talking about after the Drake and Pusha T beef, specifically the story of a die done released by Pusha T. So it makes sense because Jay-Z's verse on another record is talking about XXXTentacion dying, and that recently happened in the last couple weeks. So, you know, it's some recent stuff on there. And obviously, Drake is in that mode. What y'all think? Y'all talk to me in the comment box below. Did he diss Charlamagne or not?
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.